Hey, how is everyone? My name is Angie Morenga. You're watching Just Angie. I'm really excited about today's show because it's about products that I love. So I want you to kick back, sit back, relax, call your friends, and let's have a conversation around these beautiful pieces of jewelry that I'm holding and I'm wearing. And we're just going to have a conversation around that. And I have a guest, and her name is Lillian, and we're going to be talking to Lillian. So enjoy. Hi, Lillian.
Hi.
You look so amazing. And you always look so good, always. I love your statement pieces. I love the way that you are. And I was so excited about doing this particular video because of Brown Roots. But I think I want you to start with, you said this beautiful piece that I'm holding. First of all, your jewelry is handmade.
Yes.
You make it by hand?
Yes.
Do you make it by yourself right now? Or you have people that you make it with?
I now have a team.
Wow, but that's not how you started?
Yes, that's not how we started. I've been doing everything by myself. Sometimes I'm sending the designs out and get someone to try and create them for us, but that comes with its own challenges, and I felt I need to get somebody on board. And that also was in line with my purpose and what my business is supposed to be doing, or whatever creativity that comes out of me, I need to impact it into somebody else and keep it flowing. It's not just for me. Not before I came into the PLF space, can I just start from there? My gift was mine. You know, it was mine to make money, you know, give gifts. But after understanding what has been imparted in me, it's not for me, it's to change lives. So how do I change lives from where I am? Initially, my vision was to go out into the community, get 15 women, sit them down, let's create. And I got a download, like, start with home, start with your house assistant, train her. And I noticed she used to always observe me as I'm making pieces, and I was like, I really don't have to go very far. And I asked her, are you interested? Would you like to learn how to do this? And she said, yes. So I sat down, she's been learning. So she helps me complete some of the pieces. And that's where we are at. We're a team of 2.
You and her. And you know, I love that because I'm always telling people it's the same thing with, sometimes you want to look for solutions far and the solution is just there. Or even sometimes when I say when you want to help somebody, you go look so far to help somebody and the people that you need to help are all around you. And so she's happy about it. She wants to do that.
She loves it. She loves it, and I hope she will grow into it and go flourish. Change lives as well. She's able to pay school fees for her daughter from what she makes from the pieces she makes. Yes, because I pay her for doing that separately from what she does. I give her something,
and it must give such a joy. I'm just thinking, even in the home, you know, sometimes how you have a house help who's helping with your children, then they're getting tired, they're getting bored. Sometimes you don't think about how that is impacting on them. But this must give her another level of energy and a sense of purpose as well, and that she's fulfilling something and accomplishing something, and that her day is full. And at the end of the day, she's satisfied and she's happy, just like we are, you know. Because sometimes I think half the problem is also people are idle. They don't see that their life is making sense. But this probably, she sees life is making sense.
Yes, she doesn't spend her time just watching TV. Afro-cinema
does not play a part. No. Afro-cinema, dangerous. Let me tell you, Afro-cinema, when you're clicking the channel, if you just make the mistake of stopping, that's the end. You'll be there. You know, I'm usually there criticizing. With these people, the plot is so obvious. 4 hours later, I'm still there criticizing. So that's the danger with Afro cinema. But that's amazing. So we didn't even say who are you, who is Lillian, even as we go into and what your organization is called, and then how this all started.
Okay, my name is Lillian Njiru. I'm a mother of 2. I have 2 daughters, 12 years old. She's turning 12 in December. And Nasha turned 8. So yes, it's such a joy. I'm a single mom. I'm loving it, parenting, learning on the job. I would say it's not easy. And yes, aside from that, I'm also in the marketplace corporate. I do a lot of protocol and I work as an executive assistant. Yes. That's amazing.
And you always look so well put together, Lillian, and I love that. So this piece of jewelry that so Brown Roots, tell me about Brown Roots. And sometimes I hear us calling it Kipao as well. So what's the genesis between Brown Roots and behind Kipao as well?
Okay. Kipao Accessories came to birth in 2005. That's when I was expecting my first daughter. And that's when the gifts came out. I just found myself going to my old pieces and dismantling them and started putting them together. It was a pregnancy thing, I think. others crave for pizza, for me it was beadwork. So I started putting stuff together.
And would you put it back differently?
Yes, totally different. So I would pick from this necklace, this one, put together, and it comes out something nice. And once someone told me, wow, that's such a nice piece, can I buy it? I said, yes, 200 shillings.
And you sold it?
Of course it wasn't worth, the beads were worth much more, but I didn't know the value, and I sold it for 200 shillings. And that's how I started Keep Our Accessories. I was like, wow, this thing can actually work.
And people are interested.
And it was it was bought by a PLFer.
Wow.
Yeah,
really?
Many years back.
And you were not a PLF at that time.
No.
That was 2005.
2005.
Hey, well done.
It was bought by a PLFer. And I remember making it. I had no tools. It was with thread that you used to stitch clothes. I had tied a knot on the edges. You know, it was not the perfect piece, but the fact that somebody
wanted it, triggered something.
Yes. I was like, okay, so what is this all about? And I continued making a few pieces, and I went to my dad. My dad brought us up with the word.
Yes.
And I remember him telling me I could be a Bezalel. Is it in Exodus?
Yes, Bezalel and Aholiab.
Yes.
Because they were skilled in the work of building the temple.
Correct.
Hey, wise man.
Correct. At that point, I didn't know what he meant.
You didn't know what who Bezalel was and Aholiab and what they were doing. And you know the best thing of what I like about that scripture, it says that they were prepared in advance to do God's work. So God gave a vision, then he gave the skilled laborers to make the temple beautiful and to adorn it and to just make it amazing. But they had been prepared by God separately. So he brought them into the vision to enhance the vision.
Yes. Wow. And at that point, I didn't really have the understanding of exactly what he meant. I wasn't so deep in the word. I'll read the word and then I'll go do my thing, come back. Yeah. So it was that kind of life. So now is the time it plays out, and I'm like, that's what that meant. When all these other things unfolded, which we'll talk about later. But yes, at that point, I made this piece, and I remember Dad.
This one?
Yes, that's rose quartz. Rose quartz, semi-precious stone.
Okay.
I made that piece, and my dad anointed it.
Amen.
He prayed over it.
Amen.
And repeated the same words of
Bezalel and Aholiab.
Yes, this time at least I had understanding what he meant, and I flowed, and I've always treasured that piece. Yes,
it's amazing. And you know, your dad has passed on, I know, and we really loved him, and God loved him as well. And he was a bishop. He had a church. He had many churches. He trained many pastors. So he did a good work. So even I feel like, wow, this lives on. His legacy lives on, and his blessing lives on, and he blessed this piece of jewelry. And it was amongst the first ones that you did. Wow. Amen.
Yes.
And we thank God for dads who can bless and who had revelation.
Yes.
But then God knew, and then I guess he knew you'll catch up with the revelation, and you definitely have caught up with the revelation.
Yes, we have grown tremendously from that. And it brings back the importance of the words you impart on your children.
Yes.
Speak what you see in your child. You can see something positive in your daughter's son. Speak it out. Yes, and
bring
let
it
her
out.
grow. Yes, you never know how it will come out, because I never thought I would advance to the level we are at
right now. And there's even more, because me, I believe there's more. Me, I see big things, you know. And I know sometimes when I share them with you guys, you get scared. But I see. I mean, I'm like, wow. But there's so much more to do. There's so many places for the jewelry to go. But so Brown Roots. So you made this piece.
I made this
Dad
piece.
prayed about it.
Prayed
of it and anointed it.
Yes.
And therefore it will be special.
It is forever special. And then in the midst of all that, of course, I had to try and find my footing. I used to bring in handbags. No, that was Keep Our Accessories. I did everything. Handbags.
Belts, accessories. Belts, handbags.
I did everything. Hair accessories. So that's Keep Our Accessories. And Keep Our also had its market share, and we had people who would only buy from Keep Our. So they would trust me to go bring them their bags, and that's how that remained standing. But I needed to form something separate for the creative aspect of it. Yes, and that's how Brown Roots came to play. And it came founded on Jeremiah 17:7-8.
Okay.
Yep.
What does it say?
Let me read it. I'm not very good with memory verses.
As I'm talking, as you're looking for Jeremiah, that's okay. I think what I want to say is, you have it. Good. The most important thing is that your business, and we've talked about that, has to have a scripture that it's standing on.
Yes.
Whether people know the scripture or not, that's not the point. You don't have to display it everywhere. But you and God have to know there is a scripture that we're standing on. So please read for us Jeremiah. You said Jeremiah 17.
Verse 7 to 8. Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord, whose trust is the Lord. He is like a tree planted by the water that sends out its roots by the stream and does not fear when heat comes, for its leaves remain green, and is not anxious in the year of drought, for it does not cease to bear fruit.
Wow.
So having that, I just saw roots. And
so that's why brown roots. And,
yes.
And it's made strong. It reminds me, there's another word in there. It's made strong because of its roots,
correct.
Which are then connected to God.
Correct. And the color brown symbolizes strength. So
wow.
That came together and was like, okay, I think we can flow with this for the accessories.
So brown roots is for now
for the
handmade, the creative side.
Yes.
The handmade downloaded designs that
yes.
now you express.
Yes.
Because apart from jewelry, you came into other things, but let me let you flow.
Yes. So now Brown Roots does the beadwork. Yes. We're focusing a lot more on semi-precious stone, the pearls, like what you're wearing.
Yes, I love this. Do you see this? I love it.
Yes.
It's absolutely amazing. I really love it. This was made by Brown Roots, made by hand, and so very amazing and very beautiful. And you should order them and call. We're going to give you contacts. And you were telling me, because this now, I was wearing this earlier for an earlier video, but you were saying you don't make this anymore because?
When we came up with this design, it was actually a few years back, we came up with it. And the challenge with working with some of these pieces that are not difficult to make, there's a lot of duplication. And they just hit the market from China.
So people go take this to China,
yes,
say, duplicate it, come and sell it.
The next thing, it's being sold
Killing
for
creativity.
Yeah, that's a big challenge for many creatives, I would say. Having their designs go out there and come back even before you've really produced.
Somebody goes, takes it,
yeah.
creates many,
yes.
and comes and just floods the market.
It floods the market.